Alright, good evening everyone, and welcome back to Total War Attila Alan's campaign. So looking at the map, you can see we're starting to get ourselves a nice little empire over here. We've still got to rebuild these two towns, and we've only recently rebuilt a couple of the ones around here, so they're going to need time to build up. We are at war with Hispania up here, who are, with their single province, have got a double stack, which is annoying. But we don't really have enough free troops to, you know, send in to deal with that. We've got one army down here watching our eastern borders because the Garamantians are up to something, although I'm sure they originally owned that. Don't know why that's gone desolate again. Maybe I'm imagining things. We've obviously got Hispania up here. We've got a client state that's not amazingly happy with us, as you can see. Minus 100 because we're a great power. Nothing we can do about that. Thanks a lot, game. Eastern Rome, who, despite being a shell of what they previously were, with their own separatist issues, just refused to do a peace deal because, you know, total war logic is none. Western Rome have reappeared, and, you know, there's a scattering of tribes, but as you can see, rather a lot of the land is desolate, although it is starting to get recovered. We're starting to get into the more traditional Rome 2 style mini empires forming. Ours being down in this corner. So as you can see, we've got the treasuries not doing too badly. Sadly, what this means is I'm spending a lot of my money improving these towns to get them back functional, so I have that economy behind me to be able to push out and fight, which means the last couple of episodes have been very boring battles-wise. I apologise. This one is unlikely to get much better. Every 3 turns I can rebuild one of these. I'm going to try and blitz through those turns as quickly as possible just to get back up to strength. But I wouldn't put it past the AI to come and force a fight. Dacia have got a couple of armies here sailing back and forth repeatedly. Can't quite make their mind up whether they want to land and fight. We've got armies in place to offer them resistance. Garamanti is potentially going to do something. But for now, we will wait. So I can't remember which army I was using to rebuild things. Probably that one. So we will wait till we get the cash, rebuild these 2 settlements. I'm not likely to do the 2 out in front because they're a bit more difficult to protect. Once Hispania is dealt with, I'd feel a bit safer about having them there. Because you've got to rebuild them from scratch, you kind of need to sit an army on them. I don't really want them that exposed while they're in a weakened state, as we saw Tingis got taken rather rapidly by that mini fleet that was sat off of it, which was in no fit state to fight anything. It still achieved it. Right, what we've got here. Call to arms, mission issued, raise an army. Do we have to? What do we get? Unit experience. It's not massively great as a bonus. Alright, our town centre is complete there. That's good. We need more population before we can do that one. Right, what do we want? Public order. Wealth from commerce. Recruitment of spies. We'll go with that because kind of economy is what we're pushing for. I will, however, also want to upgrade the city type, and we need to get on top of sanitation early. But if I wait a turn, how much is this? Come have a look. 14,000 with that many men. Because it takes a portion of your army, it gets cheaper the more men you have, but obviously the more men you have, the more upkeep you have. So I'm kind of running on a keep a small army basis. We'll put him back. So it's going to be 2 more turns before we can rebuild that one. I will do that one first, because it's not a coastal province, which means Dacia shouldn't see it as a target. Alright, let's just upgrade this guy. Who's here? He's the general. Extra ammo for the missile infantry. That'll be good because he's defending a fort. One that's giving some gear. Morale for the force. Oh, that's only for the commander's unit. Melee attack, morale, armor. Oh, come on. Oh, upkeep cost. Now that we will stick on him. Upkeep cost reduction. And another one. Just get the costs down, that's all good. Food from the local area. Public order. And sanitation. Yes. We've got a serious sanitation issue in this province. Now I was going to build up that to help fix it. Unfortunately that's costly, but we need to sort sanitation in that region. That's something we can't really wait on. Keep costs, mercenaries, movement range. Wealth from industrial buildings. That's my next target. Money. Money. How are we doing sanitation wise in this region? Good. Good. I don't think that's so good. No. See, they insist on doing their green-red colour coding. Green-red colour blind, damn it. Stop your stupid stuff every time. Alright, where's the granary? I know I'm spending that money, but I need to keep on top of sanitation or it will just exacerbate problems, whatever you want to say. I'm sure as we're expanding out this region, it will come in handy. Oh, people are commenting on the family tree. Yes, we will go take a look at the family tree in a moment. It's messy. Dum. Surprised so many factions still exist. Obviously the eastern end of the map isn't doing its job at wiping out minor factions. Somebody wants to know what mouse I'm using? I've got a Razer Death Adder 2013 edition. I'm guessing they can hear the clicking. It is quite a loud clicker, but it's very comfortable. Oh, more illegitimate births. Okay, so that was the original faction leader. And then he had a daughter and a few sons, one of which is still the leader, the other one's sort of kind of alive. And then it starts going mad. As you can see, this one had a lot of illegitimate children who then had a lot of illegitimate children. I assume it doesn't just transfer down, but... we got a legal line there. Not so much this way. Yeah, okay, so I think that means she was illegitimate. But then these are legitimate, but she's not got a partner? I'm confused. I was sure red meant they were illegitimate. I don't know how she could have legitimate sons without anyone to be married to. Screw it, whatever. Not bothered. So we've just got so much we could upgrade. It's winter anyway, so nobody should be out marching around. My governor has an untrained skill. Let's see. Recruitment things. Ah, corruption reduction. Always good. What does that do? Army recruitment capacity. The governed province. That probably won't come in that handy. Morale bonus will though. I'm sure the Sassanids are the #1 faction in the game, but because we can't see them, we can't tell. I'm kind of inclined to keep it that way, because they won't just magically go to war with someone the opposite side of the map if they don't know we exist. Oh, hello. Someone's raiding. But is it raiding me? Oh, we have a noble birth. And a matter of state. Withholding taxes. And we've got tax collectors. Some of the citizens are withholding payment of taxes. Right, we have the option to ignore the issue. Send in the troops. Send in some soldiers to take what is rightfully ours, kill any who resist, or talk them down. We'll talk them down. Right. What the hell are you raiding? He is raiding my province. You little bastard. With his 3 men, there's nothing I can do about it either. I'm not at war with him. Apparently he can get away with just standing in my land raiding me. Annoying sod. Alright, next turn we can build one of those. Let's just get that. What? I can assign provincial governor. We want one in Boetica, not the Sahara. Alright, let's see. We'll pick a family member. Statesman. Oh. Have none of them got traits? Uncompromising, respectful. Not amazingly handy. What about you? No. Arrogant? No, we definitely don't want him then. Fine, we'll just put you. Because that's the region that's going to get expanded. So we want the one that reduces construction costs there. And boosts growth. Growth. Sorry. Pronounce my THs. I normally do, I don't know what happened there. Put the army in here, just to keep the happiness up because this one's self-sustaining. And wait for next turn before we can afford to actually do anything with that province. Yeah, the thing I like, they're talking about the mice again in the chat. The thing I like about the Death Adder is it's got a very high back. And for having large hands, it means it actually supports my hand. The old copperheads used to be really flat. I used to get terrible RSI off of them. That's why I moved over to Logitech for a long time. Right, withholding taxes. They agree to peacefully pay their outstanding taxes from now on. Right.
Ready for orders.
Rebuild the town.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders. Thirsty for battle.
That's him kind of stuck there for the turn. So, that one. You need more growth. Oh, that's going to be an issue, isn't it? Trying to rebuild all of these is going to need growth, I think. So that may turn into a problem. Good thing we get wine out of it though. Maybe I should have rebuilt the other one first. Ah yes, Luna. It's not a cheap mouse. I'll give you that much. EGX had a Razer booth and they were selling it off. I think it was like half price. Well worth the investment. Actually, if you're ever looking out for new peripherals and know that the company you're looking for is going to be at a convention, hold off buying it, go to the convention, see if they have an on-the-day deal. You will often find it's considerably cheaper. Another noble birth. Seriously, people, keep it in your pants. Especially illegitimate births. And another. This family tree's getting worse than Lotano and Crusader Kings. Right, let's put you back in the capital. And I'm probably going to expand you a little bit. Although, maybe not, because you can't recruit any useful units in that province at all. I'm still concerned about these two. This is a lot of men. I'm half tempted to splash the cash there. Just to upgrade that city to tier 3. Just help it hold out longer. Oh, Carthago Nova really needs to go up. Next turn, this is getting an upgrade. Hey Daki. Or if that 5 is meant to be an S, Dakis. Loudrin reckons we're in too few wars. They need to be kept busy, otherwise they have nothing better to do but make babies. Thing is, when we were a wandering tribe and at war with plenty of people, they were still doing it, so... Tarsia just seem to be on this sort of AI loop where they go, haha, we got a huge army, let's go invade, and they move away from the town and go, oh crap, we're miles away from our town and have left it undefended, retreat! And just go round and round in circles. One of your subjects has recently become infatuated. Sure. Give blessing. Have a wife. Let's see, are there any of them we can tell to marry? Wait a minute, is she dead? Hey, leader, go seek a wife. You can seek a wife as well, and you. We're playing the Alan dating sim again. And you. And why can't you do anything? Oh. What? Other nobles, but he's a son of... Fair enough. So these are all on public order and tax rate, except for this one. What's up with you? Oh, we don't have enough governor sort of slots to be able to put one in the Sahara. That's why it's red. Alright, you upgrade. So now we just need to wait a couple of turns. We can rebuild this one. Darkies, if you enjoy constantly being at war on the back foot and getting pressured by everyone on the map, then yes, Attila is worth buying. If you're the kind of person who likes to sit in a corner and gently build up quietly, minding your own business and then expanding and steamrolling, stick to Rome 2. You might be able to pull it off with the Sassanids in this, but other than that faction, probably none.
The Lord blesses you. How can I help?
Right, worthy bride. No, my ruler has been rejected. And that guy.
I
Right.
am a servant of Almighty God.
Can we kill him
Darkness will
yet?
fall upon them. Christ has forsaken me.
Failure. Stupid woman. So this is my kind of offensive army. It's got my veterans. Okay, so Carthago Nova's upgrading. They do have a granary, good. Is this finished upgrading yet? Yes, it has. How's its sanitation now? Good. Alright, one more turn. Then we'll go rebuild Malakith. Dismantle those ruins. Right, the governor. That's commanded force. There you go, construction cost, governed province. Right, governor stuff, governor stuff. Growth. Very handy. I guess hostile agent evasion chance. Food, that's helpful. Construction cost of military buildings. Public order. Now that would be very handy because they're suffering in here at the moment. So once we get that town rebuilt, I can start looking at a more expanding sort of role, using the armies, getting them up to strength, marching on the Hispania as my first target. Someone's asking will I do a review of City Skylines in a couple of days. Not really my kind of game. I dabble with things like SimCity, but they rarely hold my interest for a long period of time. Right, matter of state, turncoat. A fugitive has arrived claiming to be an agent of a rival power. He has requested asylum, but his former employers are demanding his return. He has offered valuable state secrets. Should we protect him? What are these valuable state secrets? Who was your previous employer? And what are they going to do if I grant him asylum? Send him back. Ignore him. Fine, let's see who we piss off. It could make it more interesting.
Father be praised. How can I help?
You go rebuild this.
Ready for battle.
And of course we can't actually afford to, yeah. Okay, you can have something built. It's a new slot. We won't worry about that. Same for you. Yeah, we just don't have enough money this turn to get up to much. Well, we could try assassinating this bugger again.
Blood it is then. My success is
Good.
for the trial.
Go away. Stop bugging my priestess. Stupid spy. I'd love to know how they got plus 31 happiness. Probably because there's 2 armies stacked in there. Just for the guys on Twitch who show up on Mondays, I will likely be attempting to find a new game for Mondays. It's just not really performing with Crusader Kings. Doesn't seem to be the interest there. And 4-way co-ops are a pain to try and keep organised. But until there's something better to come along and do, it'll be fine for now. Oh, Gaul's been destroyed. Who just wiped out Gaul? Guessing they were there. Maybe not. Right. Drop you in. Right, I've got a granary, but I should probably get a well. And then we can start doing other stuff. Let's do a farm, get some food. What else do we have? Goat herds? No. Ah, the goat. Yes, I really need to upgrade the town in the gold place. But, okay. We will spend...
Warriors all!
Right, I'll drop you in Cordoba
Call this a garrison?
as a defensive force.
Father be praised. How can
And I think I will build another army. I need to find where the best place I've got for recruiting units is. Got a weaponsmith in this one. I don't think I have the better military buildings, no. So I probably need to come down to this one. Crossbowmen. Artillery. No, it's naval artillery. Right, let's raise an army. Who have we got? He's a dignitary. We can ignore him. He's a lord. He's a sage. None of those are particularly... Steadfast defender.
thirsty for battle?
What are you? No, I didn't want the encyclopedia. Show me the general. Good enough fight. Lively. Loyalty issues. Yeah, maybe I don't want to trust him. I'll just raise a new one then. Fine, we'll just take one of the defenders. Raise an army.
For the
I probably should have reinstated a legacy. Never mind. Done now. He can make a new legacy. Right.
We need
4 spearmen.
fighters.
Couple of the elite
Fight for us,
swords.
lads.
I'll get a couple of units of war dogs. Probably some of my heavier cavalry. Probably the Germanic horsemen, along with a couple of the Summation Catrifacts for the what's it called? Shock cav. Get some crossbows. Then we can go on the offensive.